for joining me today on our seated stretching session. So this is just a really short session with a few stretches you can do. So if you've got to lunchtime and you're feeling a little bit tense, feeling those neck and shoulders getting tighter, then a few simple exercises you can do. If you don't have time to leave the desk and the office, which I know many people don't, you can do these right there in whatever it is that you're wearing today. Okay, so first of all, whatever chair you're in, just sit nice and tall and keep those feet flat on the floor. So I'm using my swivel chair so I can move easy so you can see. You want to try and keep that 90-degree bend in the knees and the feet flat on the floor. If you're a little bit low, maybe you're using a kitchen chair, you could sit on a cushion, or if it's height adjustable like mine, you can lower and higher as needed. But sitting tall through the back, so try not to lean on the back of the chair, just sitting nice and tall. Close your eyes if you'd like to for a few moments, or just gaze ahead. But just think about lengthening up through the vertebrae, all the way up through the crown of the head. Relax those shoulders and just take a couple of breaths in and out. So try and take deeper breaths, so just try and fill those lungs and then slowly release.
But it feels so right. But I'm so afraid.
Lovely, okay. So we're just going to start with some gentle exercises for the neck. So look over your shoulder. Just pause there for a couple of moments. Just feeling the stretch through the side of the neck. Then allow the chin to drop down towards the chest as you circle the head around, so you're looking over the other shoulder. Again, just pause for a couple of moments. And then repeat. So chin down to chest, slowly roll and over. So we'll do this a couple more times and just think, if you can, soften those facial muscles. If you've had a stressful day, you might be tensing quite tight, so just try and soften, try and do a little smile. Drop the head down, roll across. And on your next exhale, just see if you can gently look a little bit further over your shoulder. So just think we're keeping the body and the hips facing forward. It's just a stretch and a twist through the neck. And lower down. Again, breathe in, and on the exhale, just take the gaze just slightly behind the shoulder. And come back to centre. Make sure you're keeping those shoulders relaxed. This time we're going to look upwards. As we do, just allow the jaw to naturally drop open. And we just feel that stretch down the front of the neck. And we allow the chin to drop down towards the chest. Don't force the neck down, just where it naturally goes, but you want to feel that stretch down the back of the neck. Again, we're not rounding through the back here, this is the neck that we're mobilising and stretching. So look up again, jaw naturally opens. And we lower down. Fabulous, return to centre. Okay, let's give those shoulders some nice rolls. So again, we're rolling backwards I don't particularly like rolling my shoulders forwards, but if that feels nice for you, you're more than welcome. But we're lifting the shoulders up, rolling back and down, up, back and down. So as we roll back, you might feel the shoulder blades move closer together. You might also feel some clicks and clunks as the muscles move, shoulders mobilise. Remember to keep breathing. Okay, just lift the shoulders up towards the ears, and as we exhale, just drop down. So breathe in and lift, exhale down. Just a few of those in your own time. Lovely. Okay, just move slightly further towards the front of your chair. And all we're going to do is place the left hand outside the right leg. Opposite hand just on your seat behind your bottom. Breathe in, and as we exhale, we're just going to twist around. So we're twisting through that lower back, through the sides, looking over that shoulder. Remember to keep that length through the spine.
I just don't have a clue.
On the next exhale, see if you can just twist slightly deeper.
Just don't make no sense. But it feels so right. But I'm so afraid.
And come back to centre. So opposite hand this time, so the right hand over the left leg, the left hand just on the seat behind the bum, so it's just here. Do this on the side. So we breathe in, and as we exhale, we just twist around to look over that shoulder. Again, on the next exhale, see if you can just twist slightly deeper. And come back to centre. Lovely, well done. Okay, so I love doing the cat-cow stretch for the back and work through the shoulders. Love it, and you can do it seated. So again, if I just sit to the side, so like you would do if you were on all fours, we're just going to round the back, so the rounded shape, like the curve, is what we call the cat, like an angry cat. And when we create that more of a U-type shape, that's the cow. So legs just a slightly wider than your hips, palms just resting lightly on the thighs. I'm going to curve that back, so we're dropping the tailbone under, so tucking the bum under, lowering the head down, roll down with the shoulders, and then we'll come up. So tailbone out, head slightly up, shoulders back and down. So you should feel this through the lower back. Again, always working to your levels and your abilities. Tuck the tailbone under, head down, shoulders round. And release. So just do a few of these in your own time. And again, if you feel some movement side to side, it helps release any stiffness from the lower back, you can try. I'm just going to do one more. make sure you drop those shoulders back down. Okay, feet still, flat on the floor, knees in that 90 degree. Just lock the hands together in front and we're just going to push away from the body. So what you want to do is feel that stretching across the top of the back. So just through the shoulder blades. Feel those shoulder blades open. Stretching down through the sides, the arms and the shoulders. Take some breaths here. And then just lift the arms up. So lengthening nice through that spine, even further. See if you can imagine releasing all the way up through the arms and out through the fingertips. And then we'll just take the arms over to one side so you're feeling the stretch just down through the side. Back up to centre and take it gently on the other side. Back to centre and release. And then we can do the same behind, so you can either lock the fingers together and lean forward with some stretch or move further. You can stand up for any of these as well. Pulling away so that you're stretching the chest. If you can't lock your hands together, it doesn't matter, just reach behind you. So this time you feel the shoulder blades pull closer together and it's all across the top of the chest. And again, if you spend a lot of time on a computer, reading documents, on phones, you often find we spend a lot of time in this shape, so we're closing and tightening the chest. So we want to release and open. So a few breaths here. And release. Okay, last one. All we're going to do is some simple leg extensions to get a little bit of movement through the hips, through the knee and the ankles. It's always best if you can get up from your desk, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, walk around the house, the block, the garden, whatever. If you can get up, please do. If you're between meetings and you've literally got 5-10 minutes, then this is why I'm doing these kind of exercises. So if I just move back slightly, same position, nice and tall. We're just going to lift the leg up and down. So just a few of those in your own time, just getting a little bit of movement through the hip and the pelvis. Now this time, lift, extend with the heel away, back and down. So we're getting some movement through that knee joint, lengthening out through the hamstring and the calf. Now this time, just repeat that movement a few times. And down. Okay, just lift the leg. You can keep the thigh resting on the chair just to give that thigh a little bit of a rest, but just take some movements with the ankle. So some nice rotations, both directions. You can flex and point the foot as well. Whatever you feel works and feels best for you. Place that foot back down, and the last one is just imagine there's a little step on the floor. We're going to lift the leg up and step over it. So we're just moving the leg left to right, but getting some greater movement through that hip joint. And release. Okay, exactly the same with the opposite leg. I'll just move around. So again, lift the leg up and down to start. Remember, just keep that length through the spine. You can try and find a spot to gaze at forward. Just might help stop you hunching over. Okay, now lift, extend out, leading with the heel back. So it's as though we're trying to put the foot flat on the wall. Feeling that length through the back of the leg. Now just keep that movement, just keep the extension. I can feel the fluid in my knees. Pop the leg down. And again, you can let that back of the thigh rest on the chair while we just rotate the ankles both ways. We can point and flex toes as well. Turn that foot to the floor, and again, imagining we've got our mini step on this side. We're going to lift the leg up and over. You might find this easier or harder on one side. Just notice that. See where you may have more tension. One of the worst things we can do is sit cross-legged at our desks, as in with one leg over the other, and return. So like this, it closes in all the pelvis and it slightly twists us to one side. And if you're then on the sofa at night, you probably find you might sit the same side. So if you can, try and keep those legs open or get a little footstool to put your legs on. Okay, just finish with a few shoulder rolls. Some nice breaths in and out. Wiggle of the fingers as we go. Rotations with those wrists. Fabulous. Thank you for joining me. Hope you feel a little more relaxed. Have a lovely day.